Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Blossom and Bloom. For this video, I'll be quickly showing you how I created this hairstyle using the Expressions Ultra Braid hair. And if you don't know what Expressions hair is, it's very long and it's a Kanekalon extension that you can cut into any length. It usually comes straight, so I will be curling it for this hairstyle. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and let's get to it. So I will start by saying I cut the extensions into, I believe the back was into 5 and the front was into 4. And I do have a video showing you how to cut expressions into different lengths, and I will leave that at the end of this video. And then after cutting it, I feathered the extensions, and then I started to do my pick and drops with it. And basically, pick and drop is when you braid a little bit of the hair and then you tie a knot and you leave the rest straight. As you saw in the beginning, this hair was not left straight. I ended up curling it, and that's the great thing about Expressions hair. You can do different curls with it. So that curl that you saw in the beginning is not the only type of curls that you can create with this hair. You can create other curls with it. And if you want me to show you a video of different curls that you can make with Expressions or Kanekalon hair, leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to make a video for you guys on that one. But yeah, back to this video. I basically pick and drop the hair, as you can see, and then I tied a knot and left the end straight, the end of the hair straight. Oh, also, whilst we are talking about Expressions hair, I wanted to say, if you want to leave this hair straight, you can. And I have a video where I left the hair straight. I will leave that for you at the end of this. So I basically did all of my pick and drop. It took me about 4 hours to finish all the pick and drop. And then I'm going to move on in a minute to the curling of the hair. So here is what the finished result of the pick and drop looks like. If you want to leave it straight, you can just go ahead and on a very low heat, blow dry the hair with a hairbrush, and you can just leave it straight, and it's lovely straight as well as curly. But for this, we're going to curl it. So to do that, I took about, in total, about 12 of the pick and drops that I did, and I split it into 3, and I did a big chunky braid. But the trick is you need to make your chunky braid as tight as you can possibly get it. So very tight braid, not tight to the scalp, but the plait itself needs to be a tight plait, not a loose plait. Once you finish, that plait should be very stiff, so the stiffer the better. the plait is. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the hair off camera, because otherwise it will take forever. This video will be too long. So now all of the plaits are done. As you can see, we are going to have to stick it all in hot water. Now the trick is to be very careful. You don't want to burn your clients or yourself. So cover your clients with a thick towel and get yourself a towel as well to hold the hair. I like to use a cup for this process, and I like to take about 2 of the plaits at a time. And I just put that in hot water, but you need to make sure your water is as hot as it can possibly be. So this is not the time to be mixing your water with some cold water. Hot water. Be very careful with your clients. You don't want to burn them. And then squeeze out the water. And you want to do that for the whole of the hair. Try not to miss any out. It's very annoying when you start taking it out and you notice that you've missed one out. It's really annoying, because then you have to plait it again and put it in hot water. So, you know, try to do them in sections. I like to start at the back because that's the hardest part to do. But take your time, don't rush this process. And you will have to change your water a few times. Sometimes up to 4 times I would change my water, because it needs to be really hot water. And I even find that on the clients, this one is probably the easiest curl to create, just because the hair is long enough and you can get it into the cup easily. The other curls are a bit hard compared to this one, and I think you've seen me use bendy rollers in my previous video. That was a different curl that you can use on this hair as well. So once I finish putting it in hot water, I go ahead and put some gel on the hair and some serum, just so that it's not too stiff and it's not white, because the gel can leave a white cast. So the serum takes away the white flakiness. And just saturate your hair as much as you possibly can with the products. And then you want to go ahead and blow dry the hair. Try to get it as dry as you can. Sometimes some clients would even be happy to go home with the plaits like this and leave it in for like a day or 2, then take it out themselves. But this client is a young girl, so usually I would want to finish. Most of the times I would finish it on the client myself. So take your time, blow dry it, and then cut off any end that is too straight. And now you can undo your plaits, and you would see how beautiful your curls will form. When taking out your plaits, try to keep it intact. So try to keep the plaits as smooth as you can. The minute you start being rough or separating it too much, it will make the curls look a bit messy. So separate it carefully as much as you possibly can. Now all my plaits are out, and I have separated them individually. So after taking it out, separate them and then put some serum on it and style it as you would like. The client was extremely happy and I was happy. And that is it for this hairstyle. I really hope you like it, and I really hope it inspires you to try things with expressions and to try new styles with whatever Kanekalon extensions you've got. It's a great style for winter. It will protect your head from the cold. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Bye bye.